everyone. This is yet another Fright Fest update video because I live here, basically. It's my favorite time of year. And we finally come during the daytime. So there will be some entertainment and shows that we haven't seen yet, like Professor Slither's Creepy Critters and some sea lions and stuff like that. So come join us. So this is a sign of how this day is gonna go. This sandwich took a half an hour to actually receive. Now this doesn't seem like a long line, but with the rate that it's been going, they're not getting their food until 2 hours later. The sandwich itself is really good, and I've been there before during the summertime when it really wasn't that crowded, and it doesn't even seem that crowded, but they only had one person prepping the food and one person cooking and one person at the register, so it just took forever. It took a half hour for me to actually get that food. So I'm glad we came early and we actually have time for things today.
Boys and ghouls, children of all ages, welcome to Jurassic Park. Oops, sorry, wrong announcement, my bad. Here it is. Welcome to Professor Slither's Creepy Critters. Before we begin, we simply ask that you please not touch any of the animals during the show. This rule also applies twofold for the Professor. We do not know where he's been. And now, let's welcome the star of our show, Academy Award winner for most annoying person at a theme park, Professor T. Slithers!
Oh, where is he? Where is he? Professor, that's you. Get up there. Oh, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Professor T. Slithers. It's okay, you can applaud. Thank you. Thank you. I know it's been a while since I've been here to Six Flags Great Adventure, and like every other great franchise that disappears for a while, it was time for a reboot. But I have not just been sitting on my couch that whole time, no, no, no. I've been traveling the world, learning about the creepiest, the crawliest, the scariest creatures on Earth. So I can bring them right here to Fright Fest to scare all you kids. Sir, it wasn't that scary, you didn't have to scream like that. Now, I could do all this on my own, but I only have 2 hands. So I need some assistance. So I decided to put a few old friends on the payroll. Please welcome Witch Hazel. Oh, there she is. By your abandoned me. And ladies and gentlemen, what would a Professor Slither show be without my loyal companion, my best friend, and the cheapest sidekick I could find on Craigslist, Dead McMahon.
Thank you. Oh, it's so nice to be back.
Great to have you back, Dead.
Someone say, Mother of Dragons.
Oh my, Zeus, who are you?
It is I, Daenerys Stormborn of House Targaryen, rightful heir of the Iron Throne, rightful Queen of the Andals.
Boring. You're not scary. All you're doing is annoying me with all these nicknames.
Would you rather I transform into Jon Snow?
Jon Snow? But winter isn't coming yet. Please, don't lose your head over this. Hey, raise your hand if you get it. Okay, can you explain it to me? Because I don't.
You don't watch Game of Thrones, Professor?
Oh, I thought that was from Westworld.
What is that?
That's a great show.
We should go back to the spell book.
Okay, right. We'll go back to the spell book. And if we're going back to the spell book, that means we ate.
Are you just scared by Witch Hazel?
Yeah, you know, it's Fright Fest. Boo, right?
The scary things don't happen until 6.
They're scary. Wait, I gotta go down here for 6. I don't
Right.
Oh, right, okay. We must go to the Cauldron. She's a maniac on the floor. To the part where it hunts you down like the Demogorgon from Stranger Things.
Oh, that's coming back soon, right?
I guess. I only watch Westworld.
Apparently so.
Yeah.
Well, no, Professor, he doesn't shoot lasers. But when Homer feels threatened, he'll flatten out like a pancake to make himself look bigger.
A pancake?
Yeah.
Well, now I'm hungry, so if it's not scary, it needs to go. Kids, is this scary?
No.
It's not? Well, then get it out of here!
Alright, everyone say goodbye to Homer. Bye, Homer. Say hi to Marge, Bart, and Lisa for me.
Can you just shut your ringtone off, please? It's a little distracting. Oh, is that yours? Is that yours? What?
I'm too fast for y'all, man.
Are you Diesel?
Darn right I am. You know, Professor, you and me are like family. Family should stick together, no matter how much I keep aging. These ridiculous movies, it's no longer believable for me to be doing the stuff I'm doing in my movies. Right, so get ready. In a few short years, my next movie's coming out.
Oh, really?
It's called Fast 10, Your Seatbelt.
Really? Another one of those movies? Vin, I'm sorry, those movies are terrible. But you're really good as that talking tree in space.
I am great.
Well, you're definitely not scary. It's okay, you don't have to be scary because you are trying your hardest.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Hey, Dad, you in there? Dad?
Yes!
Seriously? What?
I'm serious. I was to rule the galaxy.
Kylo Ren is possibly the whiniest villain. Oh yeah? No, I'm part two. Now give me that. Don't take that ridiculous mask and cape off.
Fine.
That's very scary.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits. Maybe scary. Ow! Okay. Now we're done. Now stop your whining. We have no time for whiners. We only have time for one last spell, and say it with me, people. We must. Ow!
Now we ought to put a bell on her.
What about a cowbell?
Oh, wait a minute, Professor.
Yeah?
We really have to do this last spell.
But I've got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell.
I think half your audience gets the joke.
Okay, that's fair.
Right.
We must go to... That was weak. We're doing that again. We must go to... the cauldron.
Come here, Angel. Holy mackerel, I thought that was funny.
I knew something about you was fishy.
Alright, anyway, we'll go through alphabetically first. A, B, C, D... No? What's this song?
Despacito.
Not even that
Burrito.
Professor,
What?
you should be getting ready.
I am ready.
Alright, oh, we'll put it on shuffle and throw it in and hope for the best. Beyonce? I didn't see the professor with his hand.
Oh no. Queen Bee is thirsty from carrying her babies. Roomy and Sir.
How'd you come up with those names?
Well, I was playing Scrabble and I just used the letters I had left. Now, fetch me a bell.
These little
Give
Here, Beyonce, have some lemonade.
This is some good lemonade. Who made this?
Becky with the good hair. Professor, I'm sorry, but I don't really understand how Beyonce is very scary.
You're right, McMahon. I've done nothing but embarrass myself.
So now that you've seen Professor Slither's show, what was your opinion on it?
It'd be alright if you were a kid.
I think it's funny, but then you don't get half the references, do you? No. But the references I understand because they're all the fandoms that I like. But you don't pay attention, but you should know the Marvel stuff and the Disney jokes. Marvel reference, yay!
A lot of people think that Inoki is a seal. However, she is a sea lion. And there are a few key differences between these animals. Good job, Inoki! Let's hear it for her! And they'll nurse their young. Mammals are also warm-blooded, meaning we're able to regulate our body temperatures. Last but not least, they breathe air. Inoki is showing just how good sea lions can hold their breath.
Alright, discuss your opinions. So that was the Safari show. What do you think?
interesting
As in?
and informative.
It was very informative. It was just a typical sea lion show with one sea lion.
We've seen better.
And they're trying to be Animal Kingdom and they're not. Carry on! Those two shows are the only ones that we're gonna see during the daytime. They do have a couple other ones like Skeletones, I think it's called, as well as like a spooky magic show. All kid shows they are, because this is daytime thrills. We want to check it out. And the nice thing too is during weekends like Saturday, Sunday, some of the trails do open early, such as Big Top Manor and the Big Top Terror and the Manor and things like that. They open at 3 o'clock, but you can't even record in them, so that's not even gonna worry about it. But we're gonna go and see Unleashed as our next show, because they have a performance before the parade and everything starts. It's really weird being able to walk through here to get to the Showcase Theater without there being all these Christmas trees. And there was knockoff Joker that walked by. Oh wait, but I see Jesus! I see Jesus up ahead! Jesus, what are you doing here? This is not your holiday! Guys, we found Kwanzaa, the Kwanzaa lights. So wait, if Kwanzaa's here too, then is Hanukkah here? We got Hanukkah, we got the holidays. But guys, wait your turn, it's Halloween. transition from the day until nighttime. And we did the parade, we did the awakening, we did the advance party, and that's pretty much what our night is going to consist of. I am going to head over to do Aftermath the one trail because I don't know how crowded. It seems really crowded now. It seems like all these people are coming and I'll show you in a second. This crowd already looks insane. So I don't know how much longer we're gonna be hanging out with this. But because I did end up buying a trail pass, since we are gonna be coming back for Halloween and doing trails, and they're raising the prices up, I'm like, let me just buy it now. So I have mine. I'm not gonna do them all night. I'm just gonna do my one favorite one. Only one I've done so far. But it's personal favorite for several reasons. And then that should be it. All season long! He wasn't moving! He's moving! He's alive! I'm so excited right now! Yeah. So here's the current line for Aftermath. I just got into it and I don't think it opened yet. Let's see how long this actually takes for us to get through it. The fun thing is everyone is telling everyone that this is a line for funnel cakes and not for Aftermath. So at least people are trolling and I approve of that. So we've just been informed that there's a power outage and they're having technical difficulties and therefore are not opening. The line's insane waiting, and at that point I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna wait because I don't know how long it's gonna be and I can always just come back. So after all of that, we ended up getting food and I got hit on by an actual grandfather. Yeah. And ended up going back and doing it Aftermath. Got online, thought it was 20 minutes, ended up being 40 minutes, but I was actually really close to the front from the beginning. The line got insane behind me and all those people are probably still waiting until the park actually closes with how insane it is. But it is a good trail. They are improving on it and I do have fun going through it. I just wish that it wouldn't be as packed. But what you can do. So that's it for tonight. I'm glad we got to do the daytime stuff. I really, really loved Professor Slither's show. It is all pop culture that I love. So for me, the jokes are funny even though it's for kids. But that was what I wanted to come in early for. Everything else was just a bonus tonight. And until next time, because we're gonna be back.